Hi, I'm Mark Levitt, and welcome to another exciting episode of Bad Lyrics. Today, my focus is the supergroup The Police. The Police. If you were cool in high school, you liked The Police. Just what happened. Not that I'm implying I was cool, just it was cool to say that you liked The Police. I never stopped to listen to the lyrics, though. I love the reggae, the Caribbean rhythms, but I never listened to the lyrics. And when I was preparing the webcast today to talk about The Police, I noticed something very interesting, that he'll be writing this song, and then the chorus comes completely out of left field. He thinks of some poetic phrase, thing, and then he just injects it into the song, whether it's relevant or not. You know, he'll be talking about love and obsession, something about a guy's love and obsession for a woman, and then all of a sudden, he'll shout out the phrase, "My feet are like lizards, wild, careless, and free. My feet are like lizards in the forest of antiquity." You know, what the hell is he talking about with the lizards and feet? Okay, so that's how it would be in a lot of his songs. So anyway, let's go into talking about the actual music, though, okay? Anyhow, the first song I will talk about today is Synchronicity 2. Not 1, but 2. Synchronicity 2. Okay. And this is how the lyrics go. Another suburban family morning. Grandmother screaming at the wall, as they do. We have to shout above the din of our Rice Krispies. We can't hear anything at all. All right, so let me get this straight. He's describing the sound of Rice Krispies as a din. It's not really accurate. I mean, the sound of Rice Krispies is snap, crackle, and pop. If their commercial has any degree of accuracy at all, that's the sound, and it's a subtle sound. The family would have to be really low talkers not to be heard above their cereal. I mean, it's a little pathetic. I mean, how low would you have to talk not to be heard? Darling, I would like to talk to you today. I have something really relevant to say. I mean, maybe then their cereal would overpower their conversation, but it doesn't make any sense. Anyhow, okay, let's go on. Okay, let's go on to the next line. Where's the next line? Another industrial ugly morning. The factory belches filth into the sky. Factory belches filth. Does it piss poison? Does it crap chaos? I mean, he's reaching there, okay? It's like he saw the film Eraserhead 20 times as a kid or something. It's good, I guess, image, but unnecessary. The next line goes, he walks unhindered through the picket lines today, and every meeting with his so-called superior is a humiliating kick in the crotch. Many miles away, something crawls to the surface of a dark Scottish loch. Now, this is one of these abrupt changes I was talking about before. He's talking about the image of a guy getting kicked in the dick by his boss. You know, it's a common, well, it's not a common image, but it's very evocative, and immediately drives home the point that the boss is demasculating the employee. But then, after we're reeling from this kick in the dick, he just suddenly brings in this giant squid from the Loch Ness Monster. These two images have nothing in common. They really don't. I don't know why he's talking about kick in the crotch and giant squid. They don't really have anything to do with one another. But maybe he's trying to claim that they do, imply some kind of a synchronicity there. Synchronicity, like the title of the song. But it really doesn't have anything to do with it. There's no commonality. Sorry, Sting. There just isn't. Not here. No. Okay. Let's go on. And why does he pick the Loch Ness Monster? If he's going for that, why not then pick Bigfoot? You know, instead of saying, talking about the creature of the Loch Ness, why doesn't he mention Bigfoot? one at many miles away in the wilds of upstate New York. There's a hairy mofo with a pronounced foot. All right. The next song I will deeply analyze is the song Da-do-do-do-da-da-da-da. That's the name of the song. I guess it's supposed to mean the same thing as Seinfeld's yada yada yada. You know, it's a string of nonsense words meant to convey the idea that they're skipping over some material. Yeah, that stuff happened. Yada yada yada. Da-do-do-do-da-da. You know, I think he should sue Seinfeld for ripping off his idea. That's what I think. Okay, but let's go on. Okay, that's the name of the song. Okay, let's go on. Don't think me unkind. Words are hard to find. The only checks I've left unsigned in the banks of chaos in my mind. Checks unsigned in the banks of chaos in my mind. Wow. With this image, I'd like to make a withdrawal and close out my account. The man puts bank imagery in a song. Have you ever heard of that before? Bank imagery? No. Gordon Sumner, Sting, is the only man to ever do that, I think. I don't know. Maybe you can find another song with bank imagery. I think you'd be hard-pressed. I don't think there is one. Okay. The next line goes, poets, priests, and politicians have words to thank for their positions. Wow, that's deep. I gotta hand it to you there, Sting. That's really deep. So they have words to thank for their positions. So do news anchors, lawyers, teachers. They also use words. It's called language, Sting. It's called we're a common species. We share a language. But I guess you really shed some light on that idea. No, not really. You didn't really break any new intellectual ground there, Sting. I don't think so. No. Okay. Anyhow, to sum up, as I've said, if you're a fan of the Police, that's great. I like their music too, but you do have to admit that Sting at times makes a lot of poetic reaches. He's obscure phrases he throws in. The choruses have nothing whatever to do with the rest of the song. So my advice to you, and it's a friendly caution, is go ahead, keep listening to their music, but don't listen to the words. Anyhow, I've been Mark Levitt, and I hope you enjoyed today's installment of Bad Lyrics, featuring the supergroup The Police.